Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a question that plagues so many of us. What is the best time to go to bed? Is there a magical hour that unlocks perfect health and boundless energy? Well, let's dive into the science of sleep and find out. You've probably heard that you need 8 hours of sleep. While that's a great benchmark, the real answer is a bit more personal. It's not just about the quantity of sleep, but also the quality and timing . Our bodies operate on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This is our natural 24-hour cycle that tells us when to feel sleepy and when to feel awake. When we sync our sleep schedule with this internal clock, we get the most restorative rest. So, let's talk about adults first. For most of us between the ages of 18 and 60, the National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. To figure out your ideal bedtime, you need to work backward from when you have to wake up. Let's say you need to be up at 6:30 a.m. for work. If you aim for 8 hours of sleep, you'd want to be asleep by 10:30 p.m. But wait, it takes time to actually fall asleep, right? On average, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So, to be asleep by 10:30 p.m., you should probably get into bed around 10:10 p.m. or 10:15 p.m. This gives you time to wind down and drift off without feeling rushed. The most crucial period for our bodies to perform deep, restorative processes like physical repair and memory consolidation is generally between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. During this window, our bodies experience the deepest stages of non-REM sleep and produce crucial hormones like human growth hormone. If your schedule allows you to be asleep during this period, you're giving your body a huge advantage. So, for an adult waking up between 6 and 7 a.m., a bedtime somewhere between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. is often considered the sweet spot. This aligns your sleep with your natural circadian rhythm and maximizes that critical restorative window. Of course, we're not all the same. Some people are natural night owls and others are early birds. This is determined by your chronotype. If you're a night owl, forcing yourself to sleep at 10 p.m. might feel impossible. The key is consistency. Even if your ideal bedtime is midnight, sticking to it every single night, even on weekends, will train your body and lead to better sleep quality than having a chaotic schedule. Now, let's shift gears and talk about children and teenagers. Their sleep needs are vastly different from ours because their brains and bodies are developing at an incredible rate. For school-aged children, typically ages 6 to 13, the recommendation is 9 to 11 hours of sleep per night. If a child needs to wake up at 7 a.m. for school, they should be in bed and ready for sleep between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Establishing a consistent early bedtime for kids is one of the best things you can do for their physical health, mood regulation, and ability to learn and focus in school. A tired child is often an irritable and unfocused child. Then we have teenagers, from ages 14 to 17. This is where things get really interesting. You might think your teen is just being lazy for wanting to sleep in, but there's a biological reason for it. During puberty, their circadian rhythms naturally shift later. This phenomenon is called sleep phase delay. It means they don't start feeling sleepy until later at night, often 11 p.m. or even later. They still need a lot of sleep, about 8 to 10 hours per night. So, if their body is telling them to go to sleep at 11 p.m. and they need 9 hours of sleep, their natural wake-up time would be 8 a.m. The problem: most high schools start much earlier than that. This creates a chronic sleep debt for many teens, which can affect their academic performance, mental health, and even their physical safety, especially when it comes to driving. So, for parents of teens, encouraging a bedtime between 9:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. can be a battle. but it's a crucial one. It helps them get as much sleep as possible before that early morning alarm bell rings. Whether you're an adult, a teen, or a child, finding the right bedtime is only half the story. The other half is creating the right environment and habits for good sleep. Here are some extra tips that can make a world of difference. First, create a relaxing bedtime routine. This is a signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. For about 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep, do something calming. This could be reading a physical book not on a screen, taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, or doing some gentle stretching. Avoid stressful conversations or planning your next day right before bed. Second, optimize your bedroom environment. Your room should be a cave, cool, dark, and quiet. The ideal temperature for sleep is surprisingly cool, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light, and earplugs or a white noise machine to mask disruptive sounds. Light, especially blue light from screens, is the biggest enemy of sleep. It tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime and suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. So, put away your phone, tablet, and laptop at least an hour before bed. Third, watch what you eat and drink. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. Caffeine is a stimulant that can stay in your system for hours. And while alcohol might make you feel sleepy at first, it disrupts the quality of your sleep later in the night, preventing you from reaching those deep, restorative stages. If you're hungry, a small, light snack like a banana or a handful of almonds is a better choice. And finally, my favorite tip: get some sunlight first thing in the morning. Stepping outside for just 10 to 15 minutes of morning light helps to reset your circadian rhythm for the day. It reinforces the wake-up signal to your brain and, in turn, helps regulate the timing of your go-to-sleep signal later that evening. It's a simple, powerful way to anchor your internal clock. So, to wrap it all up, there isn't one single magic bedtime for everyone. The best time for you to go to bed is one that allows you to get the recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep for adults, or more for kids and teens, while being consistent. Work backward from your wake-up time. Factor in about 20 minutes to fall asleep, and try to align your sleep with that critical 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. restorative window if you can. But most importantly, listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel. If you're waking up feeling refreshed and have steady energy throughout the day, you're probably on the right track. If not, it might be time to adjust your bedtime and sleep habits. I hope this video helped you figure out your own perfect sleep schedule. What time do you usually go to bed? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and sleep well.